good afternoon, everyone, and greetings from what is one of our favorite vacation destinations in the entire world. Right now, we're in the towns of Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, and Sevierville. And Molly, one of our favorite things about this town as well, it changes so much.
All the time.
Yep, and what we're going to show you in this video here is everything new for 2023 in these towns. I go by the legend, that's my wonderful girlfriend, Molly. We're getting hit by the fountains, but it's all right because we are showing you everything that's new for 2023 here in town. Right now, we are at the Dollywood theme park, where they've got a big new expansion for 2023. And this big orange roller coaster, well, that is Big Bear Mountain. It's a family-friendly roller coaster. It's the longest roller coaster Dollywood has ever built, and the most expensive roller coaster project they've ever built. And it's a very family-friendly roller coaster.
It is.
Some of the rides here at Dollywood, like Lightning Rod or Tennessee Tornado, they're really, really wild. This one is more on the mild side and for the whole family. Big Bear Mountain isn't the only thing Dollywood is doing this year. Right next to their Dreammore Resort, they're getting ready to open a second resort, which is the Heartsong Lodge and Resort. Going to be a little similar to something like the Wilderness Lodge at Walt Disney World, but not quite as woodsy. Looks really nice. Going to have 302 rooms. Going to open in the fall. Bookings will be available starting in June. And this one's also going to have some private event space, ballrooms and things like that. Good for Dollywood. Good to see them expanding. Right now we're at the construction site for what's going to be a very, very interesting attraction here in Sevierville. This is going to be the home of the Diggin' Zone theme park. And this is a small kind of theme park type attraction that is all about construction equipment. And man, this looks fun. They are hoping to open sometime this summer, and admission costs will be $55 for adults, $50 for kids. And once you're inside, you can do all sorts of things. They're going to take a dump truck, put some kind of roller coaster type seats into it, and turn it into a thrill ride. They're going to get spun around on a front loader in the payload. There's all sorts of fun stuff in here. Guests are going to be able to put themselves in the seat of an excavator and do some digging. And also some of these excavators, they're going to have a ton of them. You're going to be able to play games with them, things like Operation or bowling. It looks really wacky. And then some of the construction equipment is going to be set up on similar to like a go-kart track, and then you could drive them around. This, I think, is going to be a winner. One of the most expensive expansions happening here in 2023 in the Smokies is at the Wilderness at the Smokies Resort. They are spending $40 million to expand the resort. That includes a big expansion to their indoor water park, which is going to include an uphill and downhill water coaster style slide. My personal favorite style of water slides.
Me too, called the Switchback Mountain.
Yeah, and it's going to have some cool lighting displays in there. And then in the expansion as well is going to be a lazy river. It's hard to beat a lazy river at a water park. Yeah,
and this one has LED color-changing kaleidoscope lightings, mirrors, patterns, projections.
And then above that is going to be an outdoor area that looks really, really cool. They're going to have a rooftop pool with a glass edge on it, as well as a bar and a restaurant. And that's not even all that's going on here at the Wilderness of the Smokies. Here in the Adventure Forest section, which is the big arcade here at the resort, these gentlemen, they're getting ready to install the Rocky Top Glider, which is going to be an inverted one-person roller coaster. The model is a cloud coaster built by the folks over at Extreme Engineering, and it's going to be a pretty gentle roller coaster type ride for one person.
It will have 2 lift hills.
Yep, taking you all around the arcade building here. Now this one has been delayed. They were hoping to get it open by Memorial Day, but it's been delayed probably later this summer on that one. And the water park expansion sometime in the fall or early winter. We're currently at one of my favorite places here in Gatlinburg, and that is Anakeesta, the mountaintop attraction. And they've got a big, big expansion coming here in 2023. You've got the Bird Venture, which is going to be this giant playground structure with slides that go like 40 feet down the mountain. And then they're adding a second mountain coaster, which is going to be themed after the Hellbender Salamander. This is going to be a more traditional mountain coaster. The one they have up there now, my favorite mountain coaster in the entire Smoky Mountain area, has 1 rail, and it's really crazy. This one's going to be a more traditional 2-rail mountain coaster and be, well, not probably as wild. We are currently about 2 miles off Parkway at a attraction I very much enjoy, Goats on the Roof, home to a mountain coaster and, well, a giant petting zoo featuring goats on the roof. But new for this year, they're building animatronic dinosaur mini golf on the hill. I mean, this just looks super fun. I mean, look at the T-Rex. It has a goat riding it. Who wouldn't want to play mini golf next to an animatronic T-Rex with a goat riding it? I'm not sure if all of these dinosaurs will be animatronic or not. But well, this one's on. And the golf course isn't remotely open. Although it doesn't look like it's probably too far off from opening on up. Right now we're out on right off of Highway 40 where Bucky's is about to open. Bucky's is the first phase of the 407 Gateway to Adventure project. It's a very large project that's going to take a number of years to finish up.
About 74,000 square feet for the convenience store.
Yes, and it's going to be the world's largest convenience store and the world's largest Bucky's for a little bit. And if you're not familiar with Bucky's, it's like a giant gas station filled with this really cool gift shop with a whole bunch of beaver type merchandise on it. Really good food. I imagine a lot of people are going to buy souvenirs and snacks for their cabins in there. Once this opens, you're going to see so many more Bucky's. You can probably count the number of Bucky's t-shirts you find on your Smoky Mountain vacation. I like Bucky's. We try to stop at them on our way up here. I really like the kolaches. The cheddar sausage kolache is my personal favorite. Now this is just the first phase. The second phase is going to be called the Smoky Gap, which is going to be an entertainment, shopping, and dining area. Not too different from like a downtown Disney or an island at Pigeon Forge. This one's going to have a theme of like the old-timey 1900s Americana theme. And its anchor attraction is going to be by Putafu, an international themed entertainment company, which is going to be a really cool history exhibit all about the Native American tribes of the area. And that's going to be awesome. If it's anything like what these guys do overseas, it's going to be a spectacular attraction. But that doesn't open up till 2025. Bucky's opens up on June 26th. Here at the island at Pigeon Forge, for 2023, they added 5 new carnival-style rides. The oh-so-sickening Dance Party 360. Molly, I don't think that would be one for you.
No, the fact that you hang upside down, not for me.
Not at all. There's probably about a 50-foot drop tower right here on the edge. The most adorable ride is this, for the little ones, where you ride in small tractors.
Look at the donkey.
I know. There's also a sports-themed observation tower. And my personal favorite ride over here is Clockwork, which is a Zamperla Nebulous, a just wild-looking ride. Molly, you'd never been on one before. What do you think?
It was pretty good. I don't like spinning rides, but this was very tame.
And it gives you kind of some airtime moments. I like them a lot.
Yeah.
And it's almost more fun to watch than it is to ride. It almost looks like a piece of art. A change here at the island at Pigeon Forge. Yeehaw Brewery is out, and the Tennessee Stud Cider Company is coming on in. Tennessee Stud does have a location over in Gatlinburg. So I'm really not the biggest fan of this change, only because now you lose a brewery and you get 2 of the same in both Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg. We are currently in the back of the Tanger Outlet Center at what is going to be a very interesting new attraction. In this building here is going to be home to Xperia Ocean Journey, which essentially is kind of like a virtual aquarium. Big screens, I believe there's going to be 3D elements, and it's going to be like you went to an aquarium to see kind of fish you can never see in real life. So there's going to be things like humpback whales in 3D and life size, I believe thrasher sharks, and then some stuff you can see like sea lions and the like. Tickets to this one, when it does open sometime this summer, for adults are going to be $24.50. Right here on the strip in Gatlinburg, next to Old Red, they built Speedworks, the exotic car experience, which is kind of like an exotic car museum. You can go in there and see lots of super expensive cars, and there's going to be racing simulator video games as well. This is $22 per person, and that's really not my thing, so we did not go in. If that is your thing, it might be pretty cool. Currently right on the parkway here in Pigeon Forge, not far from the Titanic Museum, and this is going to be a new mini golf course, the Sky Pirates of Mermaid Cove. It's going to be one course on the inside on the lower level, and one course on the outside on the upper level. Now this mini golf course is done by the same people that did the Crave mini golf and the Toy Box mini golf, and the concept art for it looks so cool.
If you find the hidden doubloon, you lower your final score.
Right on the parkway here in Gatlinburg, next to the old Smoky Barrel House, there's going to be a new restaurant and rooftop bar. It's being built by country music star Jason Aldean, and I'm excited for this. Like having drinks on that patio, looking at the mountains. I'm assuming since Jason Aldean's going to own it, they'll probably have a lot of live music involved, and that should be a good time. If you want to stay somewhere very different here in the Sevierville area, right by the wilderness at the Smokies, right now we're at the Sanctuary Treehouse Resort. And man, these look cool.
They do.
Look at these tree houses. They all have like slides coming out of them. I think there's only, looks like around 6 or 7 of them open at this point. But it's a project that's just gotten started. It's going to be over 40 acres and being the largest treehouse resort when it is all done. But oh man, these look fun. Like, look at this one.
They sleep anywhere from 2 to 6 people.
Yeah, and there's all sorts of like neat features in here, like that tubey thing. It's like somebody could drop a beer down from the kitchen and it'll pop down here for you to drink on the patio. These are really, really cool. But as you might expect, with them being this cool, they're also pretty expensive. Obviously, time of year and which one you get would vary, but I've seen the prices anywhere on these from $300 to $1,400. But very, very inventive, very cool. So if you're looking for something special on your vacation, this might be it. These are really neat.
They are really neat.
Right on the Parkway in Pigeon Forge, you'll find the Mountain of Entertainment Theater. This is a theater that has been here for some years, but now it is showing different shows. In the afternoon, it's going to be a show called Illusionation, which is going to be magic.
And it's $39.
Yep. In the evening, it's going to be a variety show called Array, which is going to be exactly what it sounds like. There's going to be singers, dancers, there's going to be acrobats, jugglers. The guy we've seen on the cruise ship that whirls balls around and on strings, he's here.
Yeah. It's $50 here.
Yeah. You know, I haven't seen the show, but from the set, it doesn't look like there's much going on. I think you're probably better off at a Pirate's Voyage or Hatfield and McCoy's or Dixie Stampede. We are currently on Teaster Lane, not too far from Pigeon Forge Snow, as well as the Mountain Mile, where under construction is yet another mountain coaster in town. A pretty big station building on this one. Honestly, I know absolutely nothing about this project besides it is right here. And there's no shortage of mountain coasters in Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg. And this is, there's currently 2 under construction. This is one of them. And there we go. I do like these. I try to ride one every time I'm up here. And I like that there's so many of them, so I can ride a new one every time I come up. There's some new stuff over here at Lumberjack Square, where the pyramid used to be, the old escape room that was the tomb. It's now an arcade. Obviously the ropes course kind of thing has been here for quite some time. And then what's brand new is the Mountain Wildlife Museum. Now this is a very small museum. It's a very much a taxidermy animal museum. Only costs $10 if you're paying cash to get into. And I would say it was kind of neat. You can't spend much time in there. It's very, very small. I mean, you're talking maybe 20 minutes at most. If you've never seen these species of animals before in real life, it's probably kind of neat. Half the museum is for native wildlife here in the Smokies. The other half is for very much kind of like African safari animals. I'm not the biggest fan of taxidermy animals, so this really wasn't my thing, but some of them were presented very, very well. We are currently at Ober Mountain, formerly known as Ober Gatlinburg. They've spent some money fixing it up, and they've got a new attraction this year. You see these dirt paths here? That is for downhill mountain biking. And that is probably something wilder than I would want to try. But if it's your thing, it's probably a ton of fun. Go over the jumps and stuff. Currently at the Mountain Mile shops, home to these crazy rides. Junction 35 Distillery. And coming soon is Azul Cantina. Now this is a project that has been delayed. I'm pretty sure this has been on the video in years past, but now they are, so you can tell from the sign looks great. They are getting close. It's going to be a Mexican restaurant as well as a rooftop bar. And I'm excited for the rooftop bar. I like to sit on a rooftop and enjoy the views of the Smoky Mountains and the Ferris wheel, the crazy rides and more. That should be a winner. Right next to Ripley's on the Parkway in Gatlinburg has opened up the Escape Game, which is yet another escape room area. This one does have some really cool looking rooms though. You've got the Depths, which is like one on a submarine, go on a prison break, Special Ops in a mysterious market, Gold Rush, try to steal some paintings, or travel through time. So some good looking rooms. We're not big escape room people. We have done some at Gatlin's down the way, and it was really, really neat. We're currently right on the parkway across from the outlets at an attraction called Skyland Ranch. An attraction we visited right after it opened last year, and a very standard kind of Gatlinburg Pigeon Forge attraction. Mountain coaster, big chairlift. The one that makes this one unique, there are a whole bunch of miniature animals up there. And what they have finished for the 2023 season is the Legacy Lookout, which is going to be this big observation platform and series of walkways that's up way up high, 350 feet above the parkway. A new brewery has opened up in town. We are at the Iron Forge Brewing Company, and this is located in Pigeon Forge right by the Apple Barn complex. Let's go try some beer and have some lunch. So far, I'm really enjoying the Iron Forge Brewing Company. You got a flight of beer. You get 4 mini beers for $10. My favorite is definitely the BB, which is a honey wheat ale, but I also like the LaCroix Hazy IPA. And look what just showed up. We ordered the giant pretzel appetizer with beer cheese and beer mustard. As Smash Mouth plays in the restaurant, our main entree is showing up. We got the Iron Forge Smash Burger. It's got cheese and sauteed onions on there, along with something called a comeback sauce. It looked fantastic. And the beer cheese on the pretzel is wonderful. The brewery does have a very nice beer garden outside area that is dog friendly. You can also hang out and play some cornhole or throw some axes. Oh, she's actually doing much better than I thought she'd do. Look at that. Pretty good. Over at the wonderful Skylift Park, construction continues on the building there, right above where you board the Skylift, and that, I believe, is going to be for a new ticketing building. You can see some concept art of it over there. Also here in the Tanger Outlet Center, you do have a second location coming soon for Junction 35's Distillery, kitchen and bar. So this is going to be both a distillery as well as a restaurant. We actually ate at the original one for lunch up in the Mountain Mile, and the food was really, really good. And if you eat the food, you get a free tasting. And they do, they don't only do moonshine at this one, they do moonshine, vodka, tequila, and whiskey. My personal favorite on the liquor side, they have a Bam Bam, which is like a Fruity Pebbles vodka. And man, the lunch was really, really good.
It was.
Had a beef tip sandwich. Oh, it was fantastic. We're currently right off the strip next to Country Tonight and the Hollywood Wax Museum here in Pigeon Forge at a new restaurant called Pizza Rio, which is a Brazilian pizza place. I have never had Brazilian pizza.
Nope, never.
But I looked at the menu online, it looked interesting, and I'm always up to trying something new, so let's give it a whirl. I'm working into the restaurant. It is very nice. You can tell it's very newly redone. Big bar as well, a bunch of beers on draft. Looks like scenic views of Brazil in a very large restaurant. So we now know how things work here at Pizza Rio, and the Brazilian pizzeria works much like a Brazilian steakhouse does. There are 19 types of pizza, and they're just going to keep roaming around and offering you pizza. And some of them get kind of weird. We'll show you them as they come out, but like chicken stroganoff or beef stroganoff pizza, nacho pizza, 4 different dessert pizzas. You do have some courses that come earlier, like we have gotten the soups. And while not on the menu, there's a chicken wing course. I got some buffalo wings. Molly got a Caesar salad. This is it's a flat fee of $28.50 per person, and this looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
A meatball course has shown up. I was very impressed at their draft beer list. All the draft beers are $5, including like some fancy craft beer stuff. All right, so the first pizza has arrived. It's 4 different types of pizzas: broccoli, bacon and egg,
margarita, and calabresa.
All right. Up next, I was just served a slice of nacho pizza. Steak.
I'll take it.
Absolutely, steak pizza.
Yeah.
Another one just showed up. This is a chicken catabrine, tomato sauce, mozzarella cheese, shredded chicken, Brazilian cream cheese, and oregano. They do leave you the menu here so you can kind of see what's on all the pizzas that come. This is quite the eating adventure. Traditional pepperoni showed up.
I'm good, thank you.
Hawaiian pizza has shown up. Not my thing. This one's very different. Chicken stroganoff pizza.
Thank you.
Classic this time. It's 4 cheese pizza. Right, so we got a corn and then a wild looking veggie pizza. The fun doesn't end. Beef stroganoff pizza.
Thank you.
Here we got the last one. We got Tanya.
I'm good, thank you.
That looks wonderful. And like all good meals, it must end with dessert. There are 4 types of dessert pizza. This one, Molly, this one's all you. Mozzarella cheese and guava paste. I'm out.
Coconut chocolate is brigadeiro. Hotel strawberry. Only one.
And that'll do it for our meal here at Pizza Rio. You could also dine outside with some of these wonderful mountain views. This was really fun. I think that's the #1 way I could describe this. Definitely on the expensive side for a meal after tip and the drinks and everything. It was about, for the two of us, $86 to dine here. But I had fun. It very much feels like something on vacation. Like, you can't get this at home. It's fun, it's wacky, it's different. Molly, out of all those pizzas that we tried, what was your favorite?
Oh my goodness, it's so hard to choose. If I had to, it was probably the dessert pizza.
Really?
The strawberries and the bananas, like those 2 are my favorite.
I really like the nachos, and I like that kind of the breakfast pizza with the bacon and eggs.
Yeah, the 4 cheese pizza was also really good.
I will say, definitely come here hungry. I am leaving so full. If you've ever seen the Monty Python film Meaning of Life, I feel like the man that's ready to explode in the restaurant. All right, I think I'm gonna go lie down for a bit. And there we go. That'll do it for what's new in Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg for 2023. Always fun putting this video together every year. And I think 2023 is a really, really great year for what is one of our favorite vacation destinations in the entire country. If you've got any questions about what you saw in this video, let me know in the comments section below, and I'll do my best to get back to you. And thank you very much for watching.